Newburyport Bank's mission is to be a strong, independent community partner helping individuals and businesses thrive. We are celebrating 10 years being in the Portsmouth area, and it's not quite 400, but we're getting there. And on that note, we also were proud to sponsor the Portsmouth 400. In addition to that, we are excited to present this special recognition to the Portsmouth 400 team. Congratulations to the Portsmouth 400 team. Journey well.
Portsmouth NH 400 Inc. is a 501c3 corporation. The city asked us to be responsible for all of the 2023 celebrations for the 400th anniversary. Our job is to create, encourage, or partner with programs and events and other nonprofits and companies to create historic, educational, and fun events throughout 2023. Back in 2017, Susan Labrie, along with Portsmouth Historic Society, started getting ready for the 400th anniversary in 2023. And Susan did a super job of raising funds, and she also had a couple of public input sessions where she gathered more than 400 ideas, coincidentally, 400 ideas that people thought could happen in 2023. When I was retiring from the chamber and said that I wanted to do something small, retire with a small R. The senior manager, Conard, and I went out for a walk, and she said, you know what, I know what you're gonna do for your small R. You should run the 400th. And I thought, oh my goodness, that sounds like a lot of fun, but I wouldn't do it without Susan. So Susan came on board and as our CEO, our Community Engagement Officer, and what Susan brought with her also were a couple of the people who had been part of her team back in 2017, and that's Denise Wheeler, who became our Minister of Fun, and Trevor Bartlett, who is a graphic design marketing genius. We had a meeting in September of 21, and we invited anybody and everybody who wanted to be involved in the 400th to come. And we separated them out into those 7 pillars and asked people who wanted to be involved in each of those. And then we set up team leaders for each of those. So that became our management team. And so we have some incredibly wonderful people on that team. We have Talia Sperduto, who's handling some of the community neighborhoods. We have Don Prahosian and Robin Aldo and Massimo, who are community and neighborhoods as well for the Little Italy Carnival. Marlon Pinto, who's now a senior at the high school, who's also on our board as a secretary. He's responsible for education. We've had a crew of people who have been involved in the maritime and military. Ernie Greenslade and her team have done an amazing job on the Mahenko Sculpture Garden project, and the Endeavor sculpture is on its way here now and will be installed before the end of the year. So some fabulous things have happened. And then there's the behind the scenes team that nobody sees, and that's Elise Sermayan, who's the volunteer queen. She's been so good rounding out volunteers for us for all of our events. Terry Nulf, who's our volunteer bookkeeper. So we have our finance team, we have our volunteer team, and we have this amazing marketing team of Trevor Bartlett, Karina Quintans, Christiana Arsenal, Stephanie Secord, Kathleen Soldati, and I sit on it as well, and they are amazing. All of them, all of these people that I'm talking about are volunteers and have put in so many hours. We probably have close to 100 volunteers who have helped us to actually manage the events, create the events, work the events, plus we have, in addition to that, over 150 volunteers who just come to the events and make them happen. How lucky are we? What we've learned in this year is that saying about it takes a village, oh my gosh, it takes a village. And what we've learned is that Portsmouth is a village, and the community members are here to make it happen.
Well, since I'm the one who put Valerie up to this, I'd also like to be the one to give the most sincere thanks to her and to the entire crew. When I met Valerie, I then happened to find myself in the Life is Good store downtown, and I came across a shirt that said, "Stay close to people who feel like sunshine." I think that applies to the whole team for PNH 400. Thanks, everyone.
From the 4th Floor City Hall, my name is Daigle McCachran, and I am just so proud to thank all of the Portsmouth, New Hampshire 400 volunteers for a job well done. From parades to community picnics, to a small little dinner that we had down Congress Street with all of our best friends, to dancing at Jimmy's, to a amazing Little Italy Carnival. It was a year to remember. I think that we have started a few traditions, and if I had my way, we would run the whole thing back and do it all over again. But I know that's probably giving a couple of you a heart attack at the moment. I just wanted to say, from the City of Portsmouth, on behalf of 23,000 people, thank you for all that you did. Portsmouth is forever in your